大家好，我是文。台湾篮球在迎来魔兽加入后，不断传出例如表弟 DeMarcus Cousins、甜瓜 Carmelo Anthony 等前 NBA 球星也即将来台的传闻。传闻中其中之一的球星矮汤 Isaiah Thomas 在近日的一次访问中也被问到这个问题。
Would you explore going anywhere else overseas?
那这个访谈长达1个小时，是 YouTube 上一个名叫 Ball Don't Stop 的频道制作的。那里面呢 ，IT 讨论了自己现在的状况，分享了很多对现今 NBA 的看法。比如说，他说不是每支球队都有 Curry 跟 Thompson， 所以他不认同联盟大部分球队都模仿勇士的大量三分投射球风。
The NBA is a copycat league, so everybody tries to do that without stating that the Warriors have ball movement, body movement.
Right.
Every other team got no ball movement, no body movement, ISO at the top of the key.
另外，他也分享了一般球迷平时没有机会了解的细节，譬如说 NBA 季后赛跟季赛的差别在哪里。为什么有些球员到季后赛表现就会明显下滑？当然，还有最重要的，他对自己未来的打算。总之，不管你是想知道 IT 会不会来台湾打球，单纯关心他的近况，或者是想从球员的角度更了解 NBA， 这都是一个你不该错过的影片。接下来，我们就来回顾 IT 这次的访谈。那首先呢，访问者问了 IT 的近况，那他的回复是自己无论精神或生理层面都非常好。
Mentally, I'm the best I've been, even when, like you said, even when I reached the pinnacle. Like I think, my trials and tribulations, the adversity I've been through the last, 4 or 5 years, has made me who I am today. Not just as a basketball player, but as a person. I think it's made me a better person. I think it's just the love of it. Like it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like I'm really in the gym grinding every day. Like it's the love of it. This is what I've been doing since I was a kid. So fast forward to now, I'm not injured no more. I'm not in pain no more. So that love is even stronger.
在这个访谈中 ，IT 会多次谈到2017，也就是他缴出28.9分，率领塞尔提克打入东区冠军赛的生涯巅峰年。那当年季后赛，他带着大腿的伤势硬打，直到东区冠军赛第2战后，才因为伤势真的太严重而缺席剩下的比赛。那当年硬打的结果，就是他伤后再也无法恢复到之前的身手。之后呢，他就开始了坎坷的篮球浪人生涯。先是在2017休赛季被塞尔提克交易到骑士，换取 Irvin， 之后每况愈下，5年内就打了8支球队。那目前呢，他是无合约状态。所以访谈的开头主要就是 IT 的近况更新。那其实2022球季末 ，IT 都还在 NBA 哦。当季他打了3支球队，湖人跟独行侠分别只出赛4场跟1场。接着在球季末，他在黄蜂打了17场。那他跟这3支球队总共签了5次约，其中有4次是10天合约。那访问者接下来就问了他，身为一个球员，知道自己身上的保障只有10天是什么感觉
？You have basically in the 10-day you got 3 games. You got a few games if you get the opportunity. Yeah. So in a 10-day usually they're signing you for an extra spot. You're probably not gonna play. So those are tough situations to be in, and obviously anybody who gets a 10 days is gonna take it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always end well for the individual because you're not giving a real chance. Even the ones that their job is to scout, they're looking at the numbers. The numbers aren't always everything. As you know, the movement, my rhythm, like, am I doing the same things that I used to do? Am I getting to the same spots? Everybody isn't critiquing the game like that. As you said, the game has changed like this. It's all about numbers. Are most even watching the game at this point? No. We don't know, probably not. They're looking at the box score. They're looking at the highlights at the end of the night. Like, how can you critique a player that isn't the star, that isn't getting all the reps when you're just looking at that? Or we're looking just at the numbers. It makes no sense. So you're in somewhat of a lose-lose situation. Not saying 10 days are, like, if I got a 10-day right now, I'm taking it.
那这一段 IT 主要就是在讲，他认为10天合约的球员没有真的表现自己的机会，因为球队只注重数据。虽然我同意他说的10天合约的球员的机会真的不多，但我觉得他这里忽略了问题的本质。10天球员的实力本来就是 NBA 边缘等级，这也是他们机会不多原因的本质。那 IT 提到球队只注重数据的那一段，我也不认为会在 NBA 真的发生。以 NBA 球队的资源，如果球员的表现到球队认为该认真考虑把他留下，而外派一个人甚至一个团队去观察他的表现，仔细做影片分析，这应该都是很基本的事。 总之呢，我认为终究 NBA 就是个建立在实力上的联盟，只要你有实力，终究会有发光发热的时候。讲完了时间合约后 ，IT 开始说这几年他重返 NBA 的路不顺遂的原因。他说人们忘了他的角色不同了，球权没有以前那么多了，但球迷跟球团还是拿高标准看他。
Have the same expectations of going for 30.
And when you
so just think of that. Like obviously things changed, opportunity went down, I got hurt.
Yeah.
But when I came back, every chance I got, the world expected me to get 30 when I was not in the same situation, not even close.
Not even close.
So I'm really in a lose-lose. Because if I get you 12, it's like, he lost a step.
Right. That's tough.
So it's like, what was my strength? My whole career is not backing down, not giving up. Any opportunity I got, took full advantage of it, wanted to be the best player ever. So now I'm in this situation, I got to retract those statements because it comes off wrong now. Right. He can't take a back seat. He can't be a vet presence. He can't be a spark plug off the bench. Why can't I?
Right.
Just because I still want to be the best? Just because if you ask me, do I want to start? I mean, yeah, I would love to start. I know my situation now. I know I'm not coming in starting.
Yeah.
I could definitely make a team better whether I play or not. And that's not being heard enough.
Right.
For sure it's intimidating. It's intimidating for a coach. It's intimidating for an organization. It's intimidating for the player that's in front of me. Yeah. I understand that because of who I am and what I bring, the aura I bring.
Right.
The love I get from the fans.
Mm-hmm.
That's unwanted pressure for my organization to have to play somebody they signed to be their last guy on the bench.
Wow.
So if you break it down like that, which a normal fan isn't breaking it down, that's some of the reason why I'm not on the team.
It's 100%.
You see, every time I got in the game, it was a standing ovation.
Everywhere.
So to go back, what was my strength is my weakness now, and I have no control over it.
That's crazy.
So when I do get standing ovations, in my mind, I'd be like, just sit down. Like, I appreciate it, but it's unwanted pressure for somebody to play me. So you could put any situation on a young team. Yep. If Isaiah Thomas comes in on the team, the guy they invest in is going to be looking over the shoulder just because.
Just because.
Until I'm telling him, fam, you don't even got to look over your shoulder.
Damn.
I'm here to help you.
Damn.
I'm not here to compete with you.
That's crazy.
In spots, I've had to do that because I could see the guy tensing up because of what he's seen probably and what he's heard about who I am.
And everywhere you've gone, even though it's a 10-day, it's national news.
It's national news. That's not wanted.
That's true.
You don't, if I go sign Joe Blow a 10-day, the world's not gonna care.
No, happens
So
all the
if
time.
I play him or not, nobody cares. If I go sign me to a 10-day and you don't play and your best player is not playing well and he's a guard, what is the world gonna do? Put Isaiah in. What is the crowd gonna do? Put IT in.
And it happens. And it's been happening.
And I'm gonna take advantage of it. So you feel me? That like those are all things that are playing against me now. And it sucks. It is what it is. But I know what I bring to the table. If given a chance, I know what I bring to the table if you don't play me. I'm gonna help regardless.
那这一段 IT 主要就是在推销自己哦，他认为自己过去的成就跟被认为是优点的一些特质，现在反而变成重返 NBA 的阻力。他觉得人们对他有超乎现实的期待，只给他15分钟上场时间，但期待他跟巅峰时一样能平均28分。那之后呢，他就举了很多例子，说过去的成功反而变成现在的阻力啊，大家认为他不好相处等等。那我自己是觉得，这终究还是一个实力问题。如果你有实力，再难搞的球员也会有球队愿意接受。但如果你是像 IT 现在这样的 NBA 边缘人，没有绝对压倒性的实力优势下，球队当然不愿意选一个性格有隐忧的球员。就像另一个正在被传有可能要来台的前 NBA 球星 DeMarcus Cousins， 其实他也是一样的情况。勇士队的 GM Bob Myers 前几天就曾说过，去年还能缴出9分5篮板的 Cousins 不在 NBA 的原因是大家觉得他难搞，怕他会惹事。回到 IT 的访谈，他接下来是不断强调自己重返 NBA 面对的各种劣势。只要自己机会比较少，是因为身材矮小，容易被认为防守差。
It is a little frustrating because it only comes back to not getting another chance because I'm 5'9".
Right.
At the end of the day, that's all it is. Because if I was 6'1", they would give me every chance to fail.
Yeah.
But I'm 5'9", that's what happens when you're 5'9". You don't get
You don't have that room for error.
You don't. So even when I'm working out, 10 and 11, 10 out of 12, I don't have room to miss.
Yeah, see.
I don't have room to miss no open shots.
Right.
I don't have room for a guy to shoot a fadeaway on me from 17 feet and he make it.
Yeah.
And they say I'm a defensive liability. But when he makes it over a 6'5" guy, it's like, oh, good shot.
Right.
That's just the negatives of being 5'9".
Yeah.
Nobody blows by me. All they do is shoot over me.
Right.
My whole career, if anybody ever would have asked a coach or a teammate on my team, I'm pretty sure they would never say I'm a liability.
Because I've seen you slide with guys.
I'm just saying, like, nobody's taking advantage of me in my career.
Yeah.
Yes, people scored on me. I mean, who doesn't score? But when you're 5'9", you're not given the same leash as somebody that's 6'2".
Right.
And that's just what it is. That's in everything that has to do with basketball. It's not a small person's game. Well, they say it's not. So the defensive liability is more frustrating than anything. Because even in Charlotte, you can watch film. There was not one game that I played that I was a defensive liability going against anybody.
Right. And that's what I don't know what the defensive stats say, but
那像 IT 这样天生身材劣势的球员，如果没有强大的自信心，是绝对不可能达到他生涯的成就。所以单就这点，我是蛮肯定他的。但客观的从数据上来看 ，IT 的防守其实真的不太好。他10年生涯的防守正负值全部都是负的。那在2017年前呢，因为他的进攻正负值都是正的，而且超过防守正负值，所以总的来说他还是个正分的球员。但在2017年受了伤以后，他进攻跟防守的正负值都是负的。那以前的他还可以依赖强大的进攻火力弥补防守的劣势。那在因伤势影响，进攻火力不再强大以后，当然也造就了他现在没有球打的结果。那在讲了关于这么多 IT 这几年的心理路程后，访问者最后终于问了关键的问题。
Would you explore going anywhere else overseas?
Not right now.
Because there's people that say that.
Not right now. Everybody hits me. Why don't you go overseas?
Right?
That's just, I got kids. I'm not in position right now that I want to do that.
Right.
Like my ultimate goal is to play in the NBA. My ultimate goal has always been to play in the NBA. And I'm gonna break something down to you again. This is just what I believe from being a student of the game, a fan of the game, and being in the game. If I go overseas, my NBA career is done.
From a business standpoint, you're now out of the system.
For sure.
At 5'9".
At 5'9". So I can't break that down to most. They don't understand that. So if I go overseas, which overseas is amazing. Yeah. You get paid well. There's great players overseas. But if I choose to go overseas, my NBA career is done. I'm not at that point right now. I want 5 more years in the NBA. I want to play 16 years in the NBA to be the smallest guy to ever play that long. Muggsy Bogues played 14.
Yeah.
I'm beating that for sure.
That's amazing.
And that's my mindset.
所以在这段访谈 ，IT 已经很清楚地表达了自己的唯一目标就是要重返 NBA。那这是他自己的说法。访谈也是不久之前，大概11月20号做的。那可信度当然是胜过任何网上的报道，所以大家可以参考斟酌一下。那这段访谈非常的长，今天我们的主题主要是 IT 的近况跟他对未来的打算。下一集 IT 会分享很多他对 NBA 跟篮球的看法，譬如说现今的球员跟从前有什么不同 ，NBA 的强度是不是真的在下降
？Game easier now for you than it was.
It's way easier, and that's no disrespect to the players in it. The game is as easy as it's ever been in 2022 right now.
感谢大家收看，我们下一集再见，拜拜。